Hello, if this is your first time, thanks for stopping by. If you're back, thanks for stopping by. Anyway, we're going to jump right into it. The Pistons got another dub for their third Summer League game. 2-1 right now, so it's a good place to be. We learned what a loss tastes like, and we don't want to taste those no more. It's what it seemed like. So now they moving. They had a different wave right now. We're going to switch up the way we do this video just a little bit. Hope you like it. I hope it's more efficient, and I hope it keeps the flow of the video much better. We're glad to see Tobias and Paul Reed out there in the stands. Tobias had a little interview halfway through the game or whatever, and he just said that, Detroit always had a place in his heart. His wife is from here. That's where he met his wife at, is in Detroit. So I'm pretty sure he's eager to give back to the community, and hopefully I'm somebody that they can benefit from that. Hey, just saying. I got plenty of things I want to do for the city. So we'll talk about all the players that, the main people y'all want to hear about, of course. Then we'll talk about the unsung heroes, who helped they stock a little more. Detroit, the Pistons are starting to renew their rivalries and extend some with others. Like they're renewing this one with the Bulls. The headline's going to always come down to Ron Holland versus Matthias Buzelis. One's teammates on the G League Ignite, if you didn't already know. And they both are ultimate competitors, so this was a pretty fun game to see, and they're matched up against each other. And I'm also going to put a soundbite to let you know I think it's going to be serious like that. They both in their head like this is serious. But
what's this like, battling against him?
It's cool to battle against him, but we're not friends right now. We just playing. We'll see. We'll talk after the game about it.
Western rivalries will probably be, like I said, with the Bulls again. With the Rockets, you got K with Jalen Green, where they take that matchup personal. And you got the Thompson twins to go against each other as well. And also the Pacers, because Halliburton hates us because we didn't draft him over Killian. So he said he'd take that personal. But the matchup between Ron Holland and Matthias Buzelis, bro, both of them had a poor shooting night. Holland in that first half was non-existent on offense, but he was winning his matchups against Buzelis, which was encouraging to see. And it let us know he can guard them all. That's an ode to Asar Thompson. And you heard him say, he said he want to guard them all. So big, small, center, power forward, guard don't matter, bro. He's struggling on offense, but it just doesn't look terrible, bro. It just looks like he off a little bit. Like it's not looking like he's doing too much or nothing. It look like they should be easy buckets, and they just not going in. I also believe firmly that his mid-range game is going to be reliable for him. And the shot looks good, looks effortless. Looks like it's gonna go in every time too. Definitely showed the athleticism. Nigga caught an impossible body, like stayed in the air so long. It's like how you stay up here longer than bruh. And you took off first. We're gonna have to get some footage on that too. SBN. It's like
Stewart loses it in the paint. Jenkins comes up. There's Holland on the break. And Holland gives a facial to Drell. It's on Drell. Ron Holland. Flight School 101. Class is in session.
And then from what I'm seeing on this team, I'm predicting them to go into the playoffs and win some games. Like as in this summer league team. Don't get too far ahead of yourself, Pistons fans. And I also think if they do go on that stretch, I think Ron will start put together some good games. Like he'll be figured out how to help his teammates be better and how to be better for his teammates. If that makes sense. Pretty much the same thing he's gonna do with Cade. I said offensively he might not be ready, you know what I'm saying? And that's okay, bro. Right now we just need him to be an elite role player. And then you work on being a star in the off season. Because they already brought in the shooting, so if you would be an elite player in your role, we can all thrive easily. But this is to go to show you though, Buzelis will be a problem. He just that smooth, bro. The length and athleticism that he has, bro. And then to pair with his IQ, bro, he's gonna be a monster. And he had 4 block shots that game, but what's good about having a monster? You got the push and they can stop the monster. And that was on full display this whole game. What that's Detroit Pistons' whole end goal was, like, we gotta have somebody that can stop you. and that's why we drafted him. Shit, stop them all for real. So on a smaller storyline, they also displayed that Marcus Sasser and Dennis Jenkins are best friends, bro. They grew up together and lived down the street, and you even used to train together. Isn't that crazy? The full circle of life, they say. And I think that's the true voice that's been telling Marcus Sasser to drop the ego and just play ball. Like I said, I thought he could be having selfish tendencies, but you kind of have to. I understand, I'm not hating. You just have to have that as a microwave scorer. Is that any shot I take is the best shot available because it's a high percentage I'm gonna make it. Yeah, like I said, I think that's the true voice that helped him deal with that ego. Now he's just playing ball, and like he letting the game come to him. And I love seeing that because I think Sasser could be a really nice piece for years to come, especially when you're like in the playoffs. Instant offense is not an easy come by, especially when you compare it with defense. Because he had a few steals tonight. It's only when he cares, though. Like I said, bro might have had him, helped him lock in on that end. And to see him pair with Jenkins in the backcourt for the next few seasons, coming off the bench would be insane. Because like I said, Jenkins is really like that. And defensively, bro, he can really guard. They won possession that game with bigs in the paint. You know, he keep the guards always locked up. He'll meet somebody at the rim if he need to. And for him, he hit 3 when we needed it, and then had a block on the other end. But the shooting percentage was pretty bad. We'll get into all that in a second. I probably should have said that first, but it slips my mind. And as far as Sasser, bro, he was kind of chill in the first quarter. They didn't really got cooking when we needed him. Like, that's what I'm saying. Instant offense is hard to replicate. It's hard to find as well. Like, every good team needs that. He had to figure it out on the floor, how to be within the offensive flow, like I was saying. And that's when the game for him is effortless. It's just muscle memory flowing at that point. All your jump shots you ever took just come into that moment because you don't have to think hard. Just like, oh, they left me this shot, so let me take it. Or, oh, they left him open, let me get him the ball. I know y'all ready to hear how Bobby did. Honestly, he still had a great game, and he only scored 5 points. But that's because how he affects the game, bro. He didn't have it tonight, though, offensively. Still has a little way to go with playmaking as far as reacting when you see the read. But shit, bro had another no-look dime. Another one of those, what Magic just say? I can't even do it still, but it was worth the try. Like, the raw ability that Bobby Clayman has for playmaking, just the whole game is insane when you actually look at it. Like I said, after Summer League, that's probably when I'm going to chop up everything that I see as far as them. I'm not going to believe this in or that. You feel me? So thanks for that. Like I said, another no-look dime. His raw ability is insane. His IQ is nice too. Like I said, he just sometimes a second too slow with his reaction. Wasn't a great shooting night, but he still affected the game. Like I said, he can be a role player, an elite role player that affects the game at a high level. That benefits winning. Like I said that, bro. Like I be saying this. He was still on defense and still grabbing rebounds. Like, possession, he had a block. And I don't think he would be prolific at the blocking shots. I think he would be prolific at altering shots. I think just for the length alone, he's going to get a couple block shots, at least for now. I think he still got to figure out the timing of when to react and when to jump. Offensive rebounds and stuff came in handy. Like I said, he always like moving around, active enough to tip the ball in the right direction so we can get the ball back. Like, it's a hidden gem for sure. And when I say like in a year or two, what he can become is going to be crazy. He might be so elite at his role that he might be paired with K for real. Like I said, K to get 3 assists off him easily at night. No effort. Then the unsung heroes, bro. Because, you know, we was losing in the beginning of the game. Yeah. So let's talk about JJ so y'all can get an understanding of the game. He be a little late, but he be on it. And better late than never. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's clear because we got 2 dubs off of that. It was down at the beginning of the game, bro. and only ended up down 6 at halftime. So great improvements. 31-17 for the first quarter. That was the deficit. That's what we were on. We had like 10 turnovers in the first quarter. It was like nobody can dribble the ball. It was crazy. But in that part, I think it really happened once he took he took out Dennis and Marcus Sasser at the same time, which is you cannot take out your go-to options in the game, bro. You need that common presence. But he was quick to switch it up and get better after his best lineup was Jenkins, Estrada, McCoy, Slauson, and Jace. And now we brought up McCoy's name, bro. Bro, he's nice, bro. Like, McCoy can really guard, bro. His name is Javante McCoy, bro. He can play defense. He got a little playmaking. I ain't gonna say a little. He can really play defense, and he's really good at playmaking. He had two buzzer beaters yesterday, or today, tonight, whatever. One was a 3, and bro won defensive possessions against bigs and guards that game. So bro can actually guard like that. That's saying to me like Motor City Cruise is gonna be fun to watch. And another special mention is Jace Johnson, bro, because he's an unsung hero. And I can start to see the allure around him, bro. Because if you're around that rim, bro, it's a bucket for real. And he finished with 19 points. And the only question is, will that really work in the NBA? We will have to see. But bro came out that boy with 19 points. And was an unstoppable scoring force when we need him to be. Like, that's what got us back in the game. Him, like I said, what's buddy name? McCoy, the real McCoy. And I gotta mention that boy Slauson once again, because like I said, he might be displaying elite defensive ability, because he came in this game with a chase down block on Buzelis, and that's like his 4th one of Summer League. Like I said, Motor City Cruise is gonna be exciting, bro. You can guarantee it. Especially if they keep majority of these people like I think they're going to. Once again, I'm gonna tell you again, bro, no paint defense, bro. First half, 30 of the 40 points that they scored, bro, was in the paint, bro. That's ridiculous. Like, you can't have that. Like, and me saying that is Tolu is not it, bro. Tolu is a goofy. Like, goofy is, think James Wiseman. Like, Butterfingers with the ball. Like, can't hold on to it. But I really just think this game at this speed is just moving too fast for him. He did wake up eventually, though, kind of. Him and Matthias Buzelis was going at it for a minute, so that's good to see, encouraging to see. Like, you ain't no hoe, bro. But, let me also shout him out because this is good for him to do. He's 3rd in rebounding for the Summer League, and the Pistons got like 4 people up there. Like Bobby Clintman up there, and then Ron Holland up there in like the top 5. No, top 10. I'm just saying top 10. I really don't remember. Something nice though. Made it to this far? I said we made it to this far. Made it this far. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you see you at the next one.